Hello race fans, Keith Collentine here, taking a look at how the home of the Austrian Grand Prix has changed during its time on the Formula 1 calendar. The track we now know as the Red Bull Ring was called the Osterreiching when it first hosted the World Championship in 1970. The original 5.9 km Osterreiching carved a tremendously fast route through the Styrian countryside. Home favourite and championship leader Jochen Rindt started that 1970 race from pole position, but dropped out with engine problems. Sadly, that proved his last race, as he was killed practicing for the next round at Monza. Rindt's points tally was never beaten, and he won the title posthumously. Another local driver, Niki Lauda, captured the crowd's attention during the 70s and 80s. Following a slight tweak to the first corner in 1976, the turn was remodelled into the Hellerlicht S for the 1977 race. The track changed very little over the following years, and it vied with Silverstone for the honour of being F1's fastest circuit. By the time it disappeared from the calendar in 1987, F1's turbo-powered monsters were averaging 256 km an hour, a whisker under 160 miles an hour, over an 83-second lap. The championship had outgrown the circuit infrastructure, however. It took 3 attempts to start the 1987 race due to start line pile-ups. Lauda had retired for good 2 years earlier, and despite another Austrian, Gerhard Berger, winning races for Ferrari, the race slipped from the calendar. It returned 10 years later during Berger's Swansong campaign, shortened to just over 4 kilometres and now redubbed the A1 Ring. But the name was just the beginning of the changes. Every single corner on the circuit had been remodelled by Hermann Tilke, the architect whose works would change the face of F1 racing tracks in the years which followed. Shortened straights and blunt hairpins made the opening half of the lap a very different proposition. Only in the final sector did the track feel reminiscent of the mighty old Osterreiching. After 7 races, the A1 Ring dropped off the calendar too. It was later purchased by Red Bull, who upgraded the track's facilities but left its core layout unchanged. F1 returned to the circuit again in 2014 for the first Austrian Grand Prix in more than a decade. Remarkably, even on this considerably slower layout, modern F1 cars lap it at an average of close to 250 km an hour, and its 63-second lap time is the shortest on the current calendar. Red Bull has shown an interest in reopening part of the old loop to the west of the track, potentially restoring it to its former glory. They've even built a new chicane by turn 1, though it doesn't lead anywhere. For now, anyway. Thanks for watching. For more motorsport coverage, look up at racefans.net on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos from race fans.